Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, if you like these videos, please click like. You can share them, and you can also subscribe if you want to keep up with whenever I'm posting stuff or if you care. Uh, I wanted to make a video today about how to, and it's mainly for women, but how to identify or figure out if your man is on the DL. And for those of you who don't know, I think most people know in 2023 that means the down low. And I know, like, this has been a topic that people have touched on a lot over the years on social media, but I feel like uh, I think folks need a refresher. I think people need a refresher course. This is that course because times have changed, the technology has changed, and the way people are sneaking around has changed. So, if this is for you, or if you feel this video is for you and that you could obtain some benefit from it, um, I'm happy to help. Because personally, I feel like people who live that type of lifestyle, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with lying to people about who you are. I think most people just need to be themselves and be open. And I know it's difficult for folks depending on where you're from. You know, there may be some family issues involved and things like that. But at the end of the day, when you can live life as your authentic self, it's just a lot better. And if this can help out some people who are dealing with this stuff, um, I'm glad I could help. But let's get the obvious things out of the way first. All right, so obviously, if you're a woman and you're in a relationship with a man who you suspect might be gay or bisexual and he's hiding it from you, uh, obviously, you're going to do things like, for example, if y'all share a computer, you're going to be checking the internet history. If um, the phone is visible out of the corner of your eye, um, you want to see the names of people who are texting your man, if you can, if you're able to do that. All men watch porn, gay, straight, it don't matter. So there's trails, there's footprints. It's a lot easier to hide that stuff now because, for example, when I was in the military almost 20 years ago, I didn't tell nobody my business, and I had my personal items, my personal belongings. But back in those days, we're talking about DVDs and VHS tapes. Ain't nobody walking around with those these days. So, like I said, internet search history, phone. If you got access to the phone, check the phone. Um, those are the obvious uh, things you need to do if you suspect your man is on the DL. Now, getting into the modern era and the nitty gritty of the matter, um, I personally do not have a lot of experience with DL man because most of the man I would typically date when I was single would be, you know, your average, your typical Yeah. God, this I don't. This might kind of sound kind of fucked up or shady, but I mean, I would typically date obviously gay men because that's just me. But being almost 40 years old, I'm turning 40 next year, and being um in the gay community, part of the gay community, officially, like, meeting people and stuff like that since what, 2002. I know some things, and I have a lot of knowledge related to like what my friends have told me based on their experiences. So to cut to the chase, um, you need to know where all of the gay bars are where you live, because they be going there, and I've seen these people there, and my friends have told me about these type of guys who have baby mamas and who they've hooked up with, and who they go to the bar. Because if you are a man, again, it don't matter, gay, straight, whatever, if you're a man, you're gonna go find what you want, and you're gonna be around where most they're gonna be up in there looking for some booty, period. So you need to know where these places are, and just kind of keep an eye out. You know, um, if you got a picture of your man, people love to tell other folks' business. So if you really want to find out, you make friends. You make friends with some of these men, with some of these gay dudes, and show a picture. Be like, hey, you seen this guy around? Play it off, be kind of sneaky. I mean, you seen this guy around? Like, I think I've seen him here before or something. Just play it off, be sneaky, but because you need to protect yourself and you need to find out what's going on. Period. Because these folks are nasty. These folks are nasty, and you will get your man snatched quickly if you're not paying attention. Probably already been snatched. You just don't know. Um, happens every day. I live in Las Vegas. The stories I've heard, the things I've been told about these men who are married with kids, who have girlfriends, the way they be dipping it and doing it out here, I was shocked. I was shocked. So yeah, get embedded into these places, because again, if you have a suspicion, you need to know. You need to know what's going on, because nobody should be lied to. You know, that's messed up. I could never. I'm in several relationships, and I've never been that type of person to like lie or cheat like that on another person. I think that's horrible to do something like that to somebody. So I mean, and that was the main purpose for making this video, is because people need to know. People need this information. Let me see what else. Obviously, if you see the Grindr app or you hear the Grindr notification pop off on your man's phone, that's a dead giveaway. There's more apps now than Grindr. I don't even know all of them. I'm sorry, I should have did my research. Grindr, Scruff, Sniff. Back in the day, you had Adam for Adam. You had Black Gay Chat, and apparently Craigslist was on and popping. That's what I've heard. I never. Sorry, I got a notification. I'll be talking about them Beyonce tickets. Yeah, I'm going to Beyonce Sunday. That's another video. I'll probably do a review on that. I have my own issues with. Anyway, we'll get into that. We'll get into that another day, because I'm not trying to get off track. If your man is on the DL, there are clues. There are signs. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Because you don't want to be messing around with nobody who's messing around with 5 dudes in the street, 10 dudes in the street, and coming back home to you. That's gross. Um, I've always been an advocate for women because of what I do for work, number one, and then I've mainly worked with women professionally mostly. I'm used to being the only guy at work, so um, I've heard things over the years, and I think it's good. It's good for this information to be out. Um, but at the end of the day, it is easier nowadays to hide stuff, to sneak around with this stuff. I think your best bet of catching them is to get familiar with these local gay bars in your area, or the bathhouses, the gay bathhouses in your area, because these DL men like that stuff, and they be all up in that stuff. And the people who are in the community, if your man has those tendencies, chances are they know who he is, they've seen him, and they probably know more about him than you do. So just be smart. That's all I wanted to say, because I feel like I've been hearing more and more uh, stories and things related to this particular topic. So I hope I helped. Feel free to leave some comments. I'd be interested in seeing what other people feel about this. But yeah, just be smart and do what you need to do. I'll let y'all know how Beyonce went. I don't even know what. I've been hearing it's a good show. I have reached out to her team. I wasn't just trying to get into this, but I already opened the can of worms. I have reached out to her team because I have been interested in the VIP package, and I have not heard anything. I have reached out via email, IG, Facebook. I've hit up former members of Destiny's Child, and not a peep. I even messaged Michelle Williams directly, and I was ignored. So you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna go still and have a good time, but whatever. You know, I saw Madonna one time for $25. I was up front. That's a long story. I don't have time for that right now. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great evening. Take care, and I'll see y'all next time.